Welcome to turn 21. You may notice that this turn is already played. That is because I recorded a cool 20 minutes of commentary before I noticed I hadn't started the video recording. So I'll just walk you through my late turn instead. We found, we side searched a lot again, found one site and it's a good one. Temple of Life gives one nature, which is, a bit useless, and I haven't found a trading partner yet. But one death, which is pretty much the most important thing I can get, and it also gave a free temple in the province. Not the best province for a temple, but it's a free temple, so can't really complain, and could use some dominion spread around the water parts. We took two provinces, the underwater province with the earth elementals, and the throne adjacent province with our big army. And I would like to show off this battle just for the earth elemental. So earth elemental works underwater, which is good to know. And I just trample all over these guys. Very simple. So for the next expansion, I put the earth elements a bit more in front, so they don't have to waste one turn walking up to the enemy, I hope. What else? We did a great event in Agartha, 1,200 gold, a couple of gems and a stone sphere, which I don't need. And another event in Davos Redoubt with a couple of gems, including 4 death gems, which is great, and a lab, which is up here, which is why I'm recruiting commander here to build a fortification there. Also, this commander is walking to our old nature thing recruitment station to build a fortification there, so I can recruit more researchers. The Ur side, a couple turns ago, Ur took this province, or attacked this province, and started besieging the castle. That siege has now been broken by Niflheim. Since I know there's a fairly sizable Ur army up top here, taking, I'm guessing, these provinces, that means they won't have a big army down here, which means I'm guessing that Niflheim will take a couple of these provinces. Tianqi lost this throne to barbarians, so their misfortune scales coming back to haunt them. Big decisions. Here I'm just big problem, or big situation anyway. It turns out that I thought Tianqi retreated from this province, maybe back up top or towards the throne, but it turns out no, Helheim just killed his army. So that's good, but it also means that I have really no diplomatic reason to attack Tianqi. I'll keep my armies close, of course, but I'm not going straight for a war, which is fine for me, because I'm really behind in research, and I want at least evocation 4 for Blade Wind, and preferably 5 for the old Earthquake. The problem is with Sealam now. They have a fairly sizable army of mammoths and archers, and Helheim told me he doesn't know how to deal with that, and I couldn't help him, because I don't know how his nation should deal with that. And Sealam doesn't look like they're stopping. They took these provinces like turn by turn, and now they're standing here. And I can't really help him, because I could move my army up there, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. So, not really looking to do that. and I have decided that if this army moves to Helheim and starts sieging it and starts, I will talk to Helheim, and if he can't break the siege by himself, I will attack Helheim, take at least this island with the Helheim. I really want the gem sites and the throne province, of course. And yeah, so, and it is with a heavy heart that I've decided this, because I would much prefer to have Helheim at my north, because player seems to be very reasonable, and if he is fighting with TNG and Sealum at his side, I know that this peace will be mutually beneficial to us. That means neither of us has any reason to break it, which means it is really rock solid. But doesn't look to be that way, and I'm not about to let Sealum just take all this and let him become that strong. Before that happens, I will take my share of the Helheim pie, which sucks. Like, once again, I would prefer Helheim to survive this, but I can't really help him with that. So if the Sealum army goes to Helheim next turn, I will go Sol Deep Sea, Heart of Valenwood, Helheim. And once my army is at Helheim and has defeated the Sealum army, which I'm not even sure I can do, but I'm hoping, I won't leave, I'll just take Helheim, right? So, yeah. To that end, I will keep my Earth Reader, my Oracle around this area for the throne at least. Have him side search here. Thing is, I'm not so sure what to do against all these archers, because I'm good against the mammoth. I just set the orms to fire large, but I don't know what the interaction is between trample, which would be my solution to the archer hordes, I suppose, and flying, which all his units have. So would stand to reason that they can't be trampled if they're flying. Who knows? Yeah. It's not like I can recruit a whole lot in this province. It's pretty low on resources, so maybe I should. No, I really shouldn't. Yeah, I've sort of changed to Earth Readers here. I can bring this army, which will retake this province, and it's a decent army in its own right, like 20 orms, 10 elementals. I can bring that army around maybe, but yeah. So a bit more underwater expansion for me. I have all these excess gold, but next turn I will build a palisades here and palisades here for even more research. I've ramped up recruitment in this province from the extra gold I got this turn. Yeah. And I'm moving my profit to here. I'm moving my profit to here to hopefully get this province to my dominion, because I kinda don't want to fight an enemy dominion because it's cold and all my guys are cold-blooded, and my pretender will awaken at some point, and he is immortal, which means I don't mind him dying in my dominion, but can't have him die, of course, in enemy dominion. So, other than that, I'll just go side search everywhere, recruit everything. Maybe should just... So yeah, it really depends on how this whole Helheim thing works out. I'm guessing not too well. But yeah, I don't see a way to happen with that. Also, if my army spends, let's say his army goes somewhere here, so I would spend 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 turns to kill this army with my biggest army, which I could have spent taking provinces, which is a fairly huge loss. So, not gonna happen. Research-wise, we're still not doing great, but we're getting there. Would like to find a trading partner for all these nature gems too. So I need like one more dark knowledge casters. I suppose it has to be him. Yeah, a bit disappointed with the site searching thus far, because we haven't found we found 1+1 earth gem and now 1+1 death gem and really nothing else. Oh yeah, and 1 earth gem. And we've site searched quite a bit, so that is disappointing. But it'll be fine. I also have my first hammer forged. Don't really have anything to really forge with it yet. I can do fires in a jar. Once I get more fire, another fire earth reader in one of my forts, which would be a fine item. But, yeah. That was the turn that I submitted, and I'm feeling kind of shitty about the whole Helheim thing, but that's just the way it is. Oh, and I'm guessing TNG. They were attacked by barbarians in their capital. I'm guessing they'll move out their army this way, which means like if they go for me, they know that I'll have my armies close to them and I can just take this army. I'm just not sure what to do about his pretender in combat. He's probably water 9 and can just spam Falling Frost, which he could very well have researched already. So, no good solution for that yet.